Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last part in logarithm. Okay, logarithm part 8, and it means we are dealing with evaluation in logarithms. Okay, so this is what we're it has to two condition. Okay, what we are targeting here is two condition. Okay, the first condition is you look for the unknown. Okay, which can either be, I've told you, unknown can either be from A to Z. They can say find Z. They can they can tell you find X. They can tell you find Y. Okay, in a logarithm, question. So the second condition is the unknown could be a linear or a quadratic equation. We've done quadratic. Okay, I think it's the second topic we did. Okay, if you've not gone through them, please go through them. Okay, because one topic is leading to the other, so they are interconnected. Okay, so now it could be linear in the sense that it could be the s has no power, but if it is qua means quadratic, so it could be maybe 2 s raised to power 2 and things like that. So and that is one thing about evaluation in logarithm, and that's the final topic we have on the logarithm. So I can just coin out an example here, so that it can explain what we have above. So let's just say example, straight to the point. So let's say they said find x if log x, okay, base 10 plus, okay, log 2 base 10. Okay, so if find x if log x base 10 and log 2 base 10 equals what? Equals, okay, let me use log, equals equals 2. Okay, so that is what we call evaluation in logarithm. Okay, this is just a typical example. Find x, okay, if log x base 10 plus log 2 base 10 equals to, all the one we've been solving all this while, you'll see value, you won't see x in the equation of logarithm. Okay, but in this case now, s is coming up. Okay, so we are looking for this x. So what do we do here? We still apply the same law of what? Law of logarithm, okay, to solve this kind of question. It's as simple as that. We still apply the same what? Law of logarithm to solve this kind of question. Okay, so now if you look at this very well, it's very straightforward. All you just need to do is that the law of logarithm here is positive. Okay, that's addition law of logarithm. What do? Pick one log is 10. So this is log what? Okay, let me just put it here. Okay, this is log 10. That is x. Okay, x times 2. Okay, don't mix this up. This is x times what? 2 equals 2. Do you see now? That is law of logarithm. Under addition law, what do? You pick one base. Okay, you pick one base. You pick one base. After you pick one base, then you multiply the number. Okay, and this is what? X times 2. Don't mix it up. This is multiplication sign. This is what? X. So it's as simple as that. So what do you do here? You can do two things. In part 1 of the logarithm, okay, in part 1 of the logarithm, I told you how to find value of a particular logarithm. You can apply that here. Okay, so that is why I told you all those parts are very, very important. Part 1 of logarithm, I've explained how to get value in this kind of case. So now it means that if I want to do it there, if I want to get value, that implies that I can have here the value is that I can have s times 2 equals to 10 raised to power what? 10 raised to power 2. That's simple. Okay, this implies that I can have x, okay, times what? 2 equals 10 raised to power 2. That is exactly what I explained in part 1. So x times 2 is the same thing as what? That's the same thing as what? 2x equals 10 raised to power 2 is what? It's the same thing as 10 times 10, which is what? 100. It's as simple as that. Okay? 10 raised to power 2 is the same thing as what? 10 times 10, which is equals to 100. So it means that here I can get my x. So all I just need to do, that implies 2x equals what? 100. I can just divide both sides. Okay? Divide both sides by 2 for me to get my x. That's just simple. So it means this is what? 2x over 2, 100 over what? Over 2. 2 we cancel 2. Then 2 here, you have your what? 50. So it means that after dividing both sides by x by 2, after dividing both sides by 2, so it means that at the end of the day, I'm getting my x to be equal to what? 50. So I'm getting my x to be equal to s is equal to what? 50. So it's as simple as that. So it means that at the end of the day, I've been able to get the unknown. The unknown here is what? X. So if you look at this question very well, in this case, x has no power. So it means is what? Is linear. So that's the second condition. It means this one is what? Is linear. Linear. Okay? Is my s is equal to 50. So it has no power. So it means it's what? Is linear. S is equal to what? 50. It's as simple as that. So we can also have another example here so that we can get a good understanding of what we are talking about here. So let me just give another example for you to understand what we are trying to say here. Let me give another example. So if, okay, let me just give another example. Give another example. So let me just give her that's if log let's say 3x minus 1 base 10. If we have log 3x minus 1 base 10, then you also have plus log, let's say log 5 base 10 equals 1. So what's the question then? Find what? Okay, don't let me use the word x this time. Let me use y. Okay, find y. So like I said, it's not compulsory that you use x. So what we're trying to do here, we're looking for what? We're looking for y. So at the end of the day, I can have a solution here. So I have my log 3y minus 1 base 10 plus what? Log 5 base 10 equals what? 1. It's as simple as that. Apply law of logarithms, okay? So pick one base, log base 10, then what? You multiply the power. This is the same thing as saying log what? 10, 3y minus 1 times what? 5 equals 1. It's as simple as that. You see now? It's as simple as that. Straightforward. So that is, I pick one log base 10, log with 10, okay, and multiply the power, and the number, rather, I multiply the number. That's 3y minus 1 times what? Times 5. So it means at the end of the day, that implies that will be 5 times 3. That's what? 15y. Okay. So let me jump steps so that you can understand. So this is log 10. That's 5 times 3, 15y minus 5 equals what? 1. So I can continue this one here. So at the end of the day, this one is the same thing as saying 15y minus 5 equals 10 raised to the power 1. Okay? Equals 10 raised to the power 1. That is the first topic, part 1. I mentioned this, how to get the value, okay, of a particular log. So it means that at the end of the day, I have what? 15y minus 5 equals what? 10. So here, one has y, one has y. So this one has no y. The one that has no y, move to the other side. Okay? Bring all the ones that has no y, bring them together. And I've told you, anything on the right hand side is the owner of the sign. What's the owner of this minus here is 5. So if it's plus and equals sign, it changes to what? Positive. So that's 15y equals 10 plus what? 5. It's as simple as that. So 15y equals 15. Okay, then y equals what? 15 over what? 15. So y equals what? 1. So you can see that. So what I did here, instead of me writing divide both side by 15, so that's what I did, divide both side by 15 for me to get the value of y. So you all understand what I mean by divide both sides by what? By 15. I don't need to write it again because it's something that is what? Clear. So this is another example under evaluation. So don't be surprised. There are sometimes it will lead to quadratic equation. You already know how to solve quadratic equation, so you know what to do. So, but this is just a kind of one or two example under evaluation in logarithm. Please continue to like, continue to comment, continue to share, okay, so that we can reach a lot of young minds that are having challenges with mathematics. All they need is just that a smartphone, okay, and internet to connect and be able to study mathematics at their comfort zone. Thank you. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Cheers.